He winds himself up. He gives it all he's got. It's not quite enough. Jenkins, still with Jenkins. He's held up.
He'll be holding the ball.
He is holding the ball.
Here, please, Tom.
He'll have 5 or 6 seconds and he'll have to kick it.
Move it on. Play on.
A remarkable afternoon at the MCG. Is there one last go? Kelly's not a long kick. Can he give it to someone who can take a mark? This is it. This is it. Oh, yes, it is. McGovern's done it. But he hasn't finished it.
Adelaide. Clear the 10 metres, everybody. You've got as long as you want, okay? You've got as long as you want. Charlie, please come out.
Some amazing finales we've had to footy this weekend. Can you believe this?
He's kicked 3 after half-time. He's 7-7 from 6 shots. A remarkable afternoon of football. It's been sport at its very best. How does it end? We don't know. Now we do. It's a draw. It's a classic. We're lucky to have been here.
They don't give away 50. Nodding sends it long. Jonathan Brown, Tate Pearce, Adam McPhee. That mark could get the Bombers into the finals. Remus, Lonigan, 25 seconds and counting. Brisbane haven't manned up, they haven't manned up, and it's going to hurt them. Unless they do that, Jonathan Brown cuts it off, tucked into the pocket, McPhee sees it out. Here we go. It all comes down to the clearance. Little toe poke. Jonathan Brown gets the kick. Bradshaw! He's marked it. It's a mark or a free, and we will get a draw. There's the siren. Dustin Fletcher has been brilliant tonight, and the cruel irony of the game is that his man will kick the goal that draws the match, ties it up. We're assuming, of course, he'll kick it from the edge play. To the boos, to the cheers. No emotion. Got a draw. No emotion from any of the players.
The effervescent Baker goes wide with a brilliant ball to Mansell. There's a minute remaining in this game. Carlton by 6 points. Back inside. Hopper, deep long ball. Here comes Lynch. He's got it. Lynch has marked the footy. Remember, he's got 30 seconds. So regardless of what happens, there will be minimal time left on the clock. Martin wanting to know the time. He should use the full 30. 30 metres out to tie up the game. Here is Lynch. Got it. Scores a level. Scores a level. We've got about 17 seconds left.
16 seconds left. Centre clearance an absolute must. De Koning a play on the footy. Chera now. They've got numbers out here. Akers couldn't hang on. Shoveling a handball through, a point will do it for the Blues. There's your siren. What a way to start 2023. Durham now on the left. Good ball into the hands of Langford.
It's just the work rate of Durham, multiple efforts. You just see here, it's just a scramble kick forward, but you can afford to do that in this period of the game. Some big one-on-one contests, and players were off their direct opponents because of the turnover in the middle of the ground. Maynard with the disappointment, but Langford with the opportunity.
For 5 on one of football's biggest stages. No good. All tied up. Goldstein and Cameron. Crisp flicked it out somehow and gets a free kick. Advantage paid Elliott. Oh, can't hang on. It was his stage. Now the high one down the line. Orlando in from the side, couldn't hang on. Hines got to take this, he does. 14 seconds left. How brave is he going to be? Play on, high ball. Moore's going to mark it. I reckon we're out of time. Siren, it's a draw. It's a drawn Anzac Day. This has been the problem for them all night. They just have not been able to connect. Now, Banfield, left footer, drags that back. Tied up ball game again. Here we go. Almost Baker. Bolton now. Disco dancing. Taken in a tackle. Holding the ball.
Have they got time to even organise that and communicate it is another thing. So let's see. Here's the wing-bound ball. Plenty of Richmond players there. Tarrant, the smotherer's good. Can Collier get it? Broad. 10 seconds. Round 23 last year, the draw. That's the last one we've had. Off hands. Frederick, a little chance there. Pickett, can he send it forward bound? Yes, the mark is taken. He's played on. The siren's sound.
No.
The siren's gone as he played on. He played on. Goodness gracious me, Cumberland has played on. Inside 50 for one last chance. They trial by a point. McDonald's got it. The one-arm tackle. And now Heaney, a couple of years ago. Little one on the run here is McInerney. Stewart with a kick straight up the backside. Snap out of there as a point. Scores a level.
It is hold onto your hat stuff.
Just go direct.
Can they bear to watch? There's time for a score. Kolodjasny has it. First match between South Melbourne and Geelong back in 1897. They have never played in a draw. To the wing it goes and over it goes.
Can you move it from this position either way in 12 seconds?
Look at Danger, he'll be on the move. Cut through the front.
Hickey and Stanley. Lloyd's there, he just needs to force the ball up. And unbelievably, after everything that has gone before it, it is a draw.
They're out. Anderson by hand. Ainsworth, options up ahead, spears it forward. King rises. Ben King kicked the last goal of the match. Deliberate approach. King misses. Bangs it forward. Only as far as Anderson. Rankin's down and Dangerous takes the mark, of course he does, and says I want to go back and load up and kick the winner. Isaac Rankin, a young up-and-comer with the game on his boot. He hardly any time left after it. Rankin, he won't score. What about the contest here? Men come from everywhere. Lemons run down from behind by Gleeson. Ellis needs to score. Smothered. What a smother by McGrath. 3 seconds. Which needs to grab it out and immediately throw it on his boot. You reckon the siren's going to beat everyone? It does. Ripping game of football. Ends in just the second draw of the season.
He sits it up for the Flyers. Where's Bobby Hill? Where's Finlayson? Lloyd will do. He kicked the last one. To the booze. For 2 in a row for Lloyd. He spears it through. To play. Mumford, Goldstein, Cunnington, tied up, going nowhere. North led by 28 points at three-quarter time. Giants fighting hard to steal this one in Hobart. 36 seconds remain. Little dance step was good. Hammered forward, bouncing ball. Himmelberg, Tarrant, ball knocked down. Flick up by Taranto. Ward played for the free, didn't get it. More seconds tick. Kelly keeps it alive. Little pat down, and he's scoring that lead. It's up to Lloyd, and he's missed a lot. How big will that be in the context of the Giants' season? North Melbourne can take the remaining seconds off the clock.
Will they have one last chance here for a barrel from 60? It would have to be the biggest kick of the year from here. He is loaded up for the top. They can't let us score, and they don't. And we've got our first draw of 2021.
Here we go again. In dispute. Free kick to Arts.
Here we go.
24 seconds, 22, no time on. Play on as Arts goes long up towards full forward. The Flyers come from everywhere. Revolt from behind, off the hands of the pack. Here we go, Graham got hit. Lynch twisting and turning, he's got the ball. Off the ground, it's a goal! It's a goal! You're not going to believe this! It's a goal! While Sean Burgoyne has touched it. It's a goal! It's a goal! Look at that!
Review underway.
Off the pack.
Rewalt.
Jack Revolt has just got his boot on it, didn't touch Stack, that's all clear. And Sean Burgoyne touches the ball when it is over the line. We're going to have a draw.
It'll be the bounce, and it'll be the siren. Extraordinary finish at the MCG. It is a draw to finish the season, a draw in game 407 for that man, Sean Burgoyne. A fourth draw for Alistair Clarkson as the man in charge for the Hawks.
Warple, Hartigan, low ball inside 50. Orchid one at ground level, here's Moore, gives it off. Bruce will get a look. And who else would you want to kick it?
Up against the four-time All-Australian Max Gawn. Flicked it out the back. Mitchell's almost missed it. Hack forward. Can Phillips drive it? Maxi Gawn laid a big tackle. No free kick. Langdon. Can the D's get it from here? Bounces to Sinar Ford. Hartigan. Brave enough to step around. Off the side of his boot. Crashing through Lever. Brilliantly done to Jordan. Gets it back to Petty. Up in the air. Can they take a mark? Burgoyne. O'Brien did really well the other way. Burgoyne and Oliver. Oliver with a huge tackle, 6 seconds and counting.
Thanks. Time for Melbourne, you would think. If they can get a clearance, they can get it inside 50. Here's Oliver. Salem. It's a draw.
He sits it up for the Flyers. Where's Bobby Hill? Where's Finlayson? Lloyd will do. He kicked the last one. To the booze. For two in a row for Lloyd. He spears it through. Back into play. Mumford, Goldstein, Cunnington, tied up, going nowhere. North led by 28 points at three-quarter time. Giants fighting hard to steal this one in Hobart. 36 seconds remain. Little dance step was good. Hammered forward, bouncing ball. Himmelberg, Tarrant, ball knocked down. Flick up by Taranto. Ward played for the free, didn't get it. More seconds tick. Kelly keeps it alive. Little pat down, and he's scoring that lead. It's up to Lloyd, and he's missed a lot. How big will that be in the context of the Giants' season? North Melbourne can take the remaining seconds off the clock. Will they have one last chance here for a barrel from 60 from here? He is loaded up for the top. They can't let us score, and they don't. And we've got our first draw of 2021.
Haven't had a season without a draw since 2004. Could this be the one this year, or could Port snatch an unlikely victory? The Tigers want this for Chris Newman and all sorts of reasons. Port getting it forward. Held up Jonas. Ball coming out. Heavy traffic. Cassisi, he knows how to kick a goal late. It's a draw at the moment. There's been 149 draws, Josh just tells us, in history. So banging Logos, huge fly front post, Pfeiffer chasing, little give, Logan cut off by Morris. Well done, Nahas. A terrific hip and shoulder, sweeping handball. Important stuff. The kid Blee held up well in the tackle. They want it everywhere. Free kick, that's it. The first draw this season, right on the death.
The effervescent Baker goes wide with a brilliant ball to Mansell. There's a minute remaining in this game. Carlton by 6 points. Back inside. Hopper, deep long ball. Here comes Lynch. He's got it. 30 metres out to tie up the game. Here is Lynch. Got it. Scores a level. Scores a level. We've got about 17 seconds left.
16 seconds left. Centre clearance, an absolute must. De Koning a play on the footy. Chera now. They've got numbers out here. Akers couldn't hang on. Shoveling a handball through. A point will do it for the Blues. There's your siren. What a way to start 2023.
To get man on man here, you've got to find him.
Too slow. Ripping tackle from behind. Once again, the door opens for the Saints. Gresham could be the man if he gets a kind bounce. It's only got a set for Gresham. 30 metres out, tumbles a punt, gets the behind, scores a level.
Dawson-Simpson flicks it back. Ross read it well. Kicks around the body and the seconds are ticking. Billings had a chance. Stephen had a fingernail on it and it slips past his grasp. Back into play. It's last roll of the dice time. Steele. Savage. Kick smothered. Ricochets. Steele gets it back again to Ross. He kicks around the body towards the wing. 15 seconds left. It's the clearance from this. Long. The Saints will have the last roll of the dice. Stephen looks up. He's got Carlisle forward. He has a bounce. Carlisle leads back at him. Carlisle! Dumped away by Davis. Could be a game saver. Siren sounds. And it's a draw.
Inside 50 for one last chance. They trial by a point. McDonald's got it. The one-arm tackle. And now Heaney. And the ball up a couple of years ago. Little one on the run here is McInerney. Stewart with a kick straight up the backside. Snap out of there as a point. Scores a level.
It is hold onto your hat stuff.
Just go direct.
Can they bear to watch? There's time for a score. Kolodjasny has it. First match between South Melbourne and Geelong back in 1897. They have never played in a draw. To the wing it goes and over it goes.
Can you move it from this position either way in 12 seconds?
Look at Danger, he'll be on the move. Cutting through the front.
Hickey and Stanley. Lloyd's there, he just needs to force the ball up. And unbelievably, after everything that has gone before it, it is a draw.
He's got the free kick.
He slipped. So they've got 53 seconds to tie it up.
Well, they've kicked a couple of goals with 53 seconds to go before.
High ball
Lynch.
up. Lynch with a jump. Tom Lynch, Barry Hall called for him.
This
is going to take it under 10 seconds. This is it. This for a drawn game. Lynch for the unlikely draw against the West Coast Eagles. It's
he's kicked it.
Scores a level, 4 seconds remaining. It doesn't really matter. The clock will beat both teams. There it is. Coast v Coast. 83 v 83.
Man to have it too. Cooney loads up to full forward. The Flyers like from the clouds. He's kicked 2 today. Looking okay. Looking very good.
130 apiece. Any scored away the side will win this now. Hudson beaten by Patterson. Foley kept it in front, fell to ground. Going again, Patterson threw his body in, and he's going to get a free kick. Patterson wants to go. Clock is down at 2 seconds. We've got a draw. Now that's interesting.